Hi, everybody. This is Lisa Dewey from Clinician Connection. Happy Friday. I'm here with Dr. LaConda, and this is part of our series to just interview all of the speakers, and she's here with us today. And so, welcome, Dr. LaConda. How are you?
Hello, Lisa. I am great. Happy to be here this morning. It's Friday and it's Christmas. So,
Yes.
extremely excited about being here part of the conference.
Yeah, thank you so much for your time. So, tell us, I know you do a lot of things. So, tell us all the things that you do.
My primary, I call it my baseline. I'm here at Eastern Virginia Medical School, where I serve as the director of assessment and mentoring. So I love working with students and coaching and mentoring. And so my primary students are physicians. But with that, I also have the opportunity to work as the diversity, equity, and inclusion officer for graduate medical education. And so it's very important for me to be a part of creating an inclusive culture and again just making a work environment that people love to come to work, where we value one another and we embrace differences. And so that's the part that I would like to come and also for counseling share at the conference.
Yeah, so you're talking about that. So, what can people expect from your presentation?
Yes, through the lens of diversity, equity, and inclusion, uh, we're going to be speaking about and under the umbrella of creating cultural humility and examining you as a counselor. Counselors are amazing people. Yes, I have a bias there, but we
That's
are
okay.
amazing and we are instruments of change. And so it's always important to recognize that every instrument has to be sharpened. And so one of the sharpening areas is with diversity, equity, and inclusion. And so you can expect to have an atmosphere of psychological safety where we will have amazing, transparent conversation where we can evaluate ourselves and even connect it to our well-being as counselors. And we will talk about cultural humility and how we continue to promote that in our counseling atmospheres and with our clients. And lastly, you will have a different set of skill set. You have a different tools that you can walk with that help equip you for courageous conversations and conflict related to cultural clashes or communication challenges with your patients around such a topic as DEI.
Okay, well, it sounds like you have a lot of passion for that project, passion for
Yes.
DEI. So tell me, where does that come from with you? Like, how did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really, I'm very involved in many things, like you said, but my experiential journey, I believe, is where we're kind of igniting the passion. I've been very blessed. First, I walk in the lens of my intersections as a female, as an African American woman, and as one of privilege. And so it's very important as I've navigated my own journey in life. Again, it's kind of help me help others, right? And so I have a passion for embracing difference and the value and how we appreciate one another. And I do have a strong faith foundation as well, and trained also in divinity. And so it helps me just really highlight kindness and gratitude. And it goes a long way with how we treat people. And so cultural humility is something that I study, I research along with diversity. And so that's where my passion has come from, my own journey as a counselor, good and bad. But also understand the power in how we can appreciate and we being the instrument, how we can change just by our own transparency and storytelling.
Wow, I love it. I love it. Kindness and humility. That's it, right? Right there.
Yes.
So yeah, why did you agree to speak at the conference, and what excites you about the conference?
Yeah, I have known Chris um a long time.
Yeah.
A long time, more than 10 years or so. But I met him when he was just starting his residency as a counselor. And he has always been one that's quiet. He was very quiet, but very kind. I always, when he reached out to me about the conference, I always knew that, I love the journey. I love counselors coming together, and I wanted to be involved because the last 2, 3 years I've been really focused on counseling, well-being, and authentic transformation.
Mhm.
And so for us, being able to come together and be educated and be educated by us, and it's really, really awesome. And so that excited me about getting involved with this conference.
Yeah, that's fantastic. It's cool to see um just the way that we all come up. Hampton Roads is it's a
Yeah.
big community, but it's a small community.
Mm-hmm.
That's where we
Mm-hmm.
all live, and for conferences in Virginia Beach. So it's just, I can't understand, but we run into people that we worked with 20 years ago, and it's almost like we're
Yeah.
still the same people, and we're watching each other evolve, and it's just great. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So here's the fun questions. Are you ready? Okay.
Yes.
All right. So if you were not in the mental health field, what would you be doing?
Oh my God. I would definitely be owning and operating a Starbucks. I
Oh,
love Starbucks, and
can I come?
I know, I think it's amazing.
Yeah.
It would be Starbucks or Chick-fil-A, but definitely Starbucks,
Yeah.
because it's not just the cup and what's in the cup, but just the whole mannerism of gratitude and service that I
Yes.
really like with those two companies. And so I definitely would be a greeter at Starbucks. I love Starbucks.
I would come every day. Every day. I think
You see?
I think with
Yes.
I was watching something about coffee, and Starbucks coffee is a little bit of a treat. And they were talking about like why people go and get these and even visit coffee shops that are a little bit,
Yes.
you can make coffee for pretty cheap at home, but it's the
Mm-hmm.
act of, it's a little bit something special, it's a little bit something extra, it's an experience, you're being taken care of. So it's that very thing that I think drives the coffee culture. And then in Chick-fil-A, you just feel like you're special every time you
You
go in
just feel
there,
like you're
because it's
special.
my pleasure. And I'm like, oh, my pleasure. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it's genius.
I do too. Hmm.
I've never seen them not smile,
Right.
and so just to be in a place that you can do that for people and just put a little bit of joy, that's a place that I would want to be.
I love
Mhm.
it. I love it. I would definitely, um, come to your establishments for sure. I would be a customer. All right. So the last TV show or podcast you binged, or like your go-to movie or music.
Yeah, I love comedy. Right.
Yes.
I love comedy. So I'm, two extremes. I love comedy and I love, I don't know what you call these shows, like NCIS. So my last binge was 3 seasons of NCIS. And so I love action, detective, criminal kind of shows. And so, but I usually wait until I have time because it's nothing like a good binge. It's nothing like it.
Nothing like a good, and NCIS. There's so much to choose from because it's been on
Yes.
forever.
The
So you could
spin-offs, and
go
those are the ones
all
that
the
I
way back to
choose.
the '90s and binge from the beginning and go, huh,
Yes.
that's a
That is
little different.
amazing. I did that with SWAT
Okay.
and this seasons of SWAT. And I'm
Hmm.
so excited about the Christmas holidays because I'm gonna do FBI. So I'm
Oh,
excited about the spin-offs of FBI.
so criminal justice court cop type
Yes.
stuff and bunch comedy.
Yes, yes, yes,
I
and a
love
bunch
it.
of comedy.
And a bunch of comedy thrown in. Like you have to watch it every other.
Yes.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So anything you want to say as we close, or
I
anything?
just, I've been looking at the conference and the Clinician Connection. That's just exciting, even in the title. And I'm hoping that people come out and really support the conference and just look forward to having a great time. Just it being in Virginia Beach and on the ocean front,
I
just
mean,
is
it's
wonderful.
just
I mean,
like,
that's just amazing.
I know
Mhm.
you can, like, when you leave when you leave the workshop, the ocean is like right there. Like, so you can like leave the workshop and it's like 30 feet and there's a balcony. It's beautiful. I'll just say that. It's just,
Yes.
and yes, you can eat lunch out there and hang out, and it's like literally right there. Right there. So
No, so
yeah,
that's exciting. I'm looking forward to it.
yeah, me too. Me too. I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be great. Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, thank you so much
And the
for your time.
networking, the last thing is the
Yes.
networking. The networking is priceless.
Yeah.
Yeah, the networking with counselors is priceless. There's so many great resources and great people because we all do a lot. Mhm.
Yeah. I have met some of the best friends in this field that I have had at events that are not work,
Mhm.
conferences, just sitting next to someone and interacting. There's something that happens during a workshop where people are vulnerable, and then you're together, and it just is great. Um,
Yeah,
we're looking
yeah.
forward to it. Yeah. Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
You're
We're gonna say
welcome.
goodbye for now, and we will see you guys on April.
Okay, thank you so
Bye.
much, Lisa. Bye bye.